day, viewers. Welcome to our free concept TV. Headline: The investigation result is out. The Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) has accepted a certificate true copy of CTC of Kazim Shettima resignation letter, which he voluntarily submitted as the candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the senatorial district of Borno Central. This significant development was reported by Politics Nigeria, stating that the letter dated July 6, 2022 was presented alongside various other documents by Wole Olanipekusan, who served as the legal representative of President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kazim Shettima. The Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) has accepted a certificate true copy of CTC of Kazim Shettima resignation letter, which he voluntarily submitted as the candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the senatorial district of Borno Central. This significant development was reported by Politics Nigeria, stating that the letter dated July 6, 2022 was presented alongside various other documents. Alright, viewers, you have listened to today's news. Well, they said the investigation results are out, and Kazim Shettima has presented his resignation letter. The tribunal admits Shettima's resignation letter. Sorry. So now the report says the Presidential Election Petition Court (PEPC) has accepted a certified true copy of CTC of Kazim Shettima, certified true copy of Kazim Shettima's resignation letter, which he voluntarily submitted as the candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) for the senatorial district of Borno Central. Now he has dropped his resignation letter. We don't know his intention, but for him to drop his resignation letter, definitely he has a reason why he dropped the resignation letter. All right, we have some comment here. Let's hear what people are actually saying concerning the resignation letter that Kazim Shettima dropped, in which they said the investigation truth is out. So let's just see what the commenters are actually saying concerning it. Somebody here says, just look at this insignificant creature. I as well commented you for showing nothing but your pettiness and ignorance. Okay. Somebody here says, can resignation letter, which could be backdated, be more real than video evidence of Tinubu's visits to Buhari informing him of his plan to use Shettima as his vice president? Now he's reminding people. Somebody here says, okay, this word is a tribalism word. Okay, the word says, a commentator here says, all Yorubas are hypocrites and wicked, and they can never talk about articles because Peter Obi surprised them, and they are not believed, and they did not believe what they saw. Please, let's try not to make this whole thing look like a tribal war, like a tribal issue. Nobody's having any issue with anybody. Nobody's doing any tribal drama. Let's just have a very peaceful country. That is my prayer for this country. In as much as Shettima drop his resignation later to eventually he dropped it before he eventually moved to becoming the vice president of Nigeria. Now the issue when they brought it up that he dropped his resignation letter from his post to accepting the offer of becoming the vice president of Tinubu, so people are actually kind of really angry. And the commenter here now is actually making this thing look like a tribal drama. Please, nobody, we don't, just drop your comments and try not to do it like a tribal where nobody's fighting with any tribe. Just air your opinion on the news report, not trying to call one particular tribe and try to spoil their identity or name. It doesn't speak well of you. Alright, somebody here says Tinubu telling Buhari of his intention to make Shettima his running mate does not make Shettima a candidate on the day. Truth is that Peter Obi is just chasing the wind as far as the alleged double nomination of Shettima is concerned. Okay. Whoever Tinubu decides to choose as is president. Shettima is still his president. Is still the vice president. That was who he chose, and that was who, and the Shettima is still the vice president of this country. That's it. So what it is Tinubu's choice. Everybody has their own choice of who they want. So Tinubu decide to choose Shettima as his vice president, and presently now Shettima is his vice president. My only problem is that let them work. Even if you like, pick whoever you feel like you want to pick. You are the one that is going to work with this person, not we Nigerians, not the masses. It is you that is going to work with this person. My own is that try to put somebody that is going to work, not just person that will just be there. Do you understand? Somebody here says, ha ha ha, this tribunal looks like election. Now all evidence tendered by Obi and Atiku is outdated. Okay. Somebody here says the meaning of Obi was gold. Don't know that Obi is okay. Somebody here says, how many minutes will you do a letter and back? Okay. All right, so people are really really saying things. I do not really want to read the comment because most of the comments here are kind of insult, so I don't want to read any insult in my comments section. I don't like it. All right, what I just want to say is that while we are still trying to do things to work with the present president to see how Nigeria is moved forward, I will urge every one of us listening to my voice this right now to try. If you're listening to me in the morning, afternoon, in the evening, please try to the mind that this country belongs to each and every one of us, and we all had to play our part to make this country a better place. All hands must be on deck if we want this country to move from where it is to the place we want it to go. We have been having a mighty dream. We want Nigeria to be a better place. We want Nigeria to have this. We want Nigeria to become this. We want Nigeria to become that. If all of us fail to put our hands together to work it out, it won't work. Now, majority of people don't like Shettima. Some like him, while some don't like him. So the fact is not even him, you liking him or not like him. The fact is that he is the vice president of this country. Now, all you need to do is to play your part as a citizen, or whoever you are listening to me. Play your part. The area you are, try to do things that are great. Try to do things that if somebody hear it tomorrow, they'll be proud of you. Do you understand? Like I said, all hands must be on deck if we want this country to move from where it is right now to where we want it to be. Do we understand? So Shettima being the vice president, that is Tinubu's choice. That is who he wants. So before Shettima became the vice president, Shettima had to drop his resignation letter and drop the post he was in charge of to be able to accept the post that Tinubu wants to give to him. That's Tinubu's choice. Let's don't forget to keep on praying for this country, and we pray that this country becomes a better place for each and every one of us. Whatever else we have come to today's news, please do well by the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.